Hello, my loves. If you're watching this video, this message will be for you. I feel like all the hard days or the hardships are really coming at an end, okay? Are really coming at an end. I feel like there has been an emotional roller coaster when it comes to you and your life and like just what you have been dealing with, okay? I don't know if it's just with people or just with your close relationships, but I feel like it's all coming to an end, especially with this upcoming season. I feel like it's just time to rejoice and really look ahead for the good days, okay? Look ahead for the good days that is coming towards you, okay? I feel like your future is not only bright ahead of you, but also I feel like it's really just faded in your hands when it comes to you just really being in your own skin and being in your own power, okay? I don't know, however you may take it in your mind or in your way, however you resonate with that. And I feel like you have to truly just make it your own when it comes to really just owning up to your life and owning up to yourself in a way, okay? Because I feel like you have been really knocked down a few times when it comes to relationships or even like close people in your life. And now it's time to truly like set some boundaries. Oh, the car's just pulled. Set some boundaries and really make your mark, okay? Make the marks that I feel like you want to make on the world rather than you truly just living up to certain expectations or just trying to people please. I feel like you have this character about you that I feel like has been just, I don't want to say repelling people away, but also just making people see you in a light that I feel like you are not, okay? I feel like people may see you as weak, people may see you as vulnerable, people may see you as someone who just cannot survive in the hard world. I don't know why they may be, but I feel like it also could coincide with the fact that I feel like you are a people pleaser. You are someone who is not only that, but also I feel like you're a go-getter and you're someone who is someone that is, I don't know, I feel like you have a very consistent energy. I don't know what that means. Like consistent energy as in like, I feel like there's something about you that makes, there's something about you that's main character energy. I don't know what it is, but I feel like you have some sort of main character energy. There's something about you that I feel like you move with the waves of the water. Like I feel like you have no problem with adjusting. You have no problem with just really thriving at what you do. And I feel like also people could see that as a threat. People could also see that as just intimidating. But also I feel like that is just projection being put onto you as well. But also I feel like this upcoming season, this is a time of rejoice, okay? I feel like you're gonna be offered or given something soon in the future where I feel like it's going to not be as expected. I mean, I know there's a lot of gifts and surprises that's not going to be expected, but I feel like this is really going to be not expected, okay? I feel like you're entering a season of abundance, and this is going to be your most abundant season yet. Man and the Wheel of Fortune. What did I just say about abundance? Okay, I feel like you are someone who's devoted to your craft and to just whatever that's important in your life right now. But also I feel like it's time to really truly get devoted to yourself. Not just your crowd, not just the people you love in your life, but also just to yourself and with yourself. Okay, whatever, take that, whatever you think that may be. Okay, whatever that resonates with you, what I just said, I feel like it's time to really be in your own skin, and don't feel ashamed about it. Don't really hold back. It's time to really truly let go and be free of who you truly are, and also let in. Okay, be open to love, be open to receiving, be open to the possibilities, because I feel like you have this such devotion of love and people pleasing and just things around you that I feel like it almost as if like you forget yourself. Like, even though you may look in the mirror every single day, and once you wake up you may like just look in the mirror every single day, but also I feel like when you're looking in that mirror, it's like you don't really just see you see all the problems and try to figure out all the solutions as well. It's almost as if like when you're looking in the mirror, you're looking right past yourself, and you have to really at least sit in it a while, not be like creepy and just like stare at yourself. I mean, you can do that too, but also like just be still be still and like really just take yourself in, or even just take yourself out. Okay, you are well deserving of so much more, and I feel like you have to truly like be proud of it. And when I say be open to love, be open to receiving, I mean like just be open to truly what is coming your way. Okay, because when I say you're entering a season of abundance, I mean you're entering a season of many possibilities of abundance. Okay, it is time to rejoice. It's time to just celebrate. Don't even wait for the holidays to come. Don't even wait for that time to just feel good about life or just celebrate life. Really start doing that now. Incorporate those feelings now, because I feel like you're someone who's well deserving of just being loved by being yourself. Because I feel like you have been not only, I don't want to say like just closed off, but like just really guarded, or just really hesitant in a way when it comes to being open or just being more receiving with your energy. I feel like you are really in a place of just, I don't want to say isolation, but you're in the place of like in the dark, where I feel like it's almost as if like you can't really truly see what's ahead of you, and this makes you afraid to really be open and to let go of the possibilities. But also I feel like this is not only affecting your perspective of life and like what could actually be in your future, but also just the attraction. Okay, I feel like you are also affecting the attraction of what you could attract, but because you're more closed off of receiving, then your energy is truly just repelling what could actually be. But also I feel like if you truly want to meet more people and be loved and just really be more accepting of possibilities, then you really have to be accepting to yourself first and foremost. Okay, don't be afraid to be in your own skin. Don't be afraid to show off a little. Don't be afraid to brag. Don't be afraid to truly just be brutally honest for once, because I feel like it's almost as if like you have really gone through enough life experience, or maybe even too little of a life experience for you to not know these things. But also I know that is what life is about. You have to really go through these things in order for you to actually figure it out and find out and really just live through it and learn from that. And I got the Hermit and then the Ace of Pentacles together. Okay, the Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like by you really truly being still, like I said earlier, by you truly being still in that mirror and really reflecting back on yourself, not just your physical appearance, I'm talking about your inner world. Okay, see what's going on in your inner world, because that will truly solve all your problems rather than you trying to figure it out up here. Really start to look from within and then work your way out. Okay, I know that's confusing, I know that's weird and that's pretty vague, but I'm trying to like put it in the most easiest terms, so bear with me. I got the Magician, and then I got the Eight of Pentacles here. Okay, because look what happens when you actually put in the work. Okay, put in the work with who you are and yourself, and actually being in your skin for once, and actually living in your skin for once. Okay, not just living vicariously through other people. Okay, because I feel like for you, it's easier to observe. It's easy to really truly live vicariously through other people and hear their stories and like be a little bit envious of their experience or their journey or their just wild life and want to actually feel something like that. But also I feel like in order for you to feel even something closely remotely like that, you have to actually be more open with your energy. And when I say be more open with energy, I mean also being more open with your heart. Okay, so go out on those dates. Okay, if someone is interested, then give something back. At least give something back. At least give something back, because you really truly never know what may be lying on the other side of that. Okay, because as long as you stay still and as long as you don't answer that door and you are just really stuck in your own little box, you're never really truly gonna know what is on the other side of that door and what's in the dark. Okay, because you have been in the dark for so long, but now I feel like it's time for you to actually turn on those lights and actually see what's around you and go for it. And go for it. And I got the Empress, World. I don't know, I feel like you just have, there's something about you that I feel like you have main character energy and you're just wasting away into nothingness. And you could actually use your potential to, I don't know, set ablaze your reputation, I feel like it's time to stop living vicariously through other people. Stop really truly watching everyone else. Stop watching TV and stop watching the media and stop really indulging in those things where I feel like you are missing out on a lot. When I say missing out, I don't mean missing out on what's happening in the world. You are missing out on yourself. Okay, people, okay, the outsiders are missing out on you. In order for you to actually let people see who you truly are and let people know who you truly are, you have to really be in it. You have to actually be in your skin and live in it. Okay, I feel like I said living in your skin a lot of times, but also I feel like if you have to, and truly, if you honestly, when it comes to reflecting on yourself, it's also important for you to actually, what is the correct word, to uproot your faults. Okay, not uproot your faults, but like, I don't know how to like say it, but like also to accept your faults. Okay, accept your wrongs, accept your, just, I feel like the things that you're not so proud of about yourself. But I feel like also that is not the end all be all when it comes to changing yourself. So I feel like there's something about you when it comes to like being yourself. I feel like it almost as if like you sometimes wish that you were another person. You sometimes wish that you were different. You sometimes wish that you look different. You sometimes wish like there's just part of you that I feel like you aren't as open as you want to be because you're not it, or you're not as good as the other person. You're not as great as this person. You're not as good. Like it's nonsense, honestly. I feel like this is all just something that is going to unravel in your life, but also I feel like this is something that you can actually reflect on and actually acknowledge and see how you can change it. Okay, because like I said, it is not end all be all. You can also change parts of yourself that you do not like, but in order for you to actually do that, it requires effort, it requires work, it requires progress. Okay, and it requires for you to actually be open to other people, to other people's opinion, to be open to other people's criticism, even to be open to other people's compliments, even, because I feel like you have this just, I don't know, deflection when it comes to, even when people compliment you or even when people praise you about something. I feel like you almost can't accept it because you don't believe that you're good enough. You don't believe that you should be receiving any of those compliments or praise or just any of those types of things. And I feel like that is just nonsense. Okay, that is just foolery. Like I said, this isn't end all be all, but this is the end game when it comes to you living in this era of despair, or not era of despair, that sounds too depressing. Living in this era of just not believing, or not believing as much as you should, okay, when it comes to your potential. But I feel like you have so much to really give to the world and to offer with other people when it comes to your personality and who you are and your characteristics about you. I feel like if you were to actually open yourself up more to people, I feel like you will actually find that relatability with other people as well, because I feel like you've lived this obscured or shell life, or you've just lived in this box where I feel like you don't truly know who is going to be accepting of you if you are not accepting of yourself. Because like I said, it truly starts with yourself first. Okay, in order for you to actually get there, you have to truly acknowledge the bad and acknowledge the good, and whatever that I feel like you want to change, you actually have to put intention behind it. Because in order for you to actually change and be the version of yourself that I know you can be, you have to put in the work, you have to put in the effort, and you have to be willing to be open to the possibilities. Okay, when I say open to the possibilities, I mean open up your heart. Okay, your heart is the most important thing. Okay, that is the last thing I had to say. And thank you for tuning in, and I love you.